Hello and welcome back to Exothermic Plays Games. I'm Exothermic and the date today is Thursday, April 4th, 2024. That means it's the 95th day of ranking my favorite video games through each day of the year. Coming in at number 272 is Rayman 2: The Great Escape. You play as Rayman, a humanoid thing that is so hard to describe, I had to go to Wikipedia to learn what he actually is. Quote, Rayman is an anthropomorphic human/eggplant hybrid, or thingamajig, who is limbless, in which he can use his hair as helicopter blades, means of transportation, which was trademarked as hairlicopter, and punch at a distance. So now that's settled. While looking that up, I learned that the reason Rayman has no actual limbs is because they were originally making the first game, they lacked the computer processing power to render the limbs in addition to everything else, so they just chose not to. I choose to believe this was divine intervention. Feast your eyes upon God's most perfect creation. So anyways, you play as Rayman, running around gathering these little firefly-looking things called lums in order to gather enough energy to eventually piece the world back together and defeat an evil robot pirate. Throughout each level, you'll also find other denizens of the world trapped in cages, and you have to bust them out. The levels themselves are mostly comprised of various action platforming segments with some occasional light combat. As mentioned above, you can use your hair as helicopter blades to glide around, but you can also interact with vines on walls to climb, or latch onto floating purple rings to swing around. If you collect all of the lums in a level, you'll also unlock a bonus level at the end that's basically just a speed run through some more platforming. I didn't record any of that for you because I'm not good enough to get all the lums in one go, and I'm not grinding these levels for a 5-minute video. Sorry if I let you down, dear viewer. Don't worry, there's other opportunities for some time trial content if that's what you're looking for. There are challenges in order to increase your health bar if you clear them. The combat is extremely simple, basically shooting energy at enemies and just sidestepping or jumping to dodge their own shots. While there are bosses in the game, most of the ways you fight them are through crisp execution of more complex platforming rather than the actual combat system. The game is extremely quirky and has excellent platforming and varied levels. There's a lot of comparisons to make with yesterday's video, and while I think Banjo-Kazooie had more interesting combat and much more room for exploration when compared to Rayman 2's linear progression, the camera controls and platforming generally feel much smoother in Rayman, giving it the slight edge. Join me tomorrow as I talk about the 271st game on my list, where I explore the origins of some of the most popular video game characters of all time.